Hi everyone, good morning. I am Santosh Mahapatra. Today I will give a small introduction regarding Income Tax Act in India. So here, before going to explain certain important element related to income tax, we should know that in our study the previous year will be 2024-25 and the assessment year will be 2025 and 26, and our primary subject is income tax law. So the first one is that introduction to tax. So here, what is tax? So a tax is a compulsory extraction made by a central government from the general public. It is a compulsory collection from the general public by the central government, by the government of India. It is a financial charge imposed on individual or a legal entity by the government. The tax is imposed. So a tax is not a voluntary. It is not a voluntary contribution. It is not a donation. But it is an enforced contribution ensured by the central government, backed by the right authority. So collection of tax is a major source of revenue for the central government, and the tax which are collected to be spent for the welfare of the society, for the developmental activities of the country. So tax is enforced by the central government. And another thing is that the tax structure of a country will play an important role in making the economy of a country is more sound and more constructive. So that is tax. So we can say that tax is a compulsory extraction made by the central government, or we can say that it is a financial charge imposed by the central government on the public or the legal entity. So that is tax. So nobody can deny that I will not pay tax. If an individual or a person qualify to pay tax, he is bound to pay tax. Tax will be imposed on that individual or the person or the legal entities. So the tax may be imposed. The tax may be imposed on income, wealth, sales, export, import. So that is tax. That is tax. So that is introduction to tax. Another point, that is introduction to income tax. So the second point, what is income tax? So it is a tax on the income, gain or profit earned by a person, such as individuals and other artificial juridical persons. Again, income tax is also enforced by the central government. Again, it is enforced by the central government. So it is a tax on the income, gain or profit which is earned by a person, such as individuals and other artificial entities. So it is a financial charge on the income of a person. The person, again, it is enforced, and it is a financial charge on the income of an individual which is earned in a previous year. The year of earning. So here, The person may. So who is the person who is paying the income tax? So it is defined in the Income Tax Act. So here the person may be individual, Hindu undivided family, or a company, or a firm, body of individual, or association of person, or a local authority, or artificial juridical persons. So in India, the Income Tax Act, the Income Tax Bill was passed in the Parliament in the month of September 1961. Then it became an act. And the Income Tax Act has come into force in 1st April 1962. The Income Tax Act will contain the basis of charges. What are the basis of charges? What is taxable income? What are the exemption limit? What is the residential status? What are the different heads of income? What are the different heads of income? What are the deduction, exemption, and any other provisions? So there will be a long list of provisions which are included in Income Tax Act 1961.